Good morning to each and every one of us. For today, I would like to stand out and tell you about something. As of today's crisis, we will talking about the issue of online class or online learning. So, let's begin. What is online learning? Conventional learning is evolving with the help of computer and online technology. Nowadays, online learning turns out to be more and more practice. People all around the world experiencing improved mobility as a result of the freedom and potential that online learning provides, and as academic institutions and formal academic education is becoming increasingly in this generation. Students can complete their training in their own time and according to their own schedules. This view argues the contemporary benefits of the online learning and that these benefits significantly outweigh the issues, challenges, and disadvantages of online learning. Online learning is giving people new choices and newfound flexibility with their personal learning and development. Whereas before, formal academic qualifications could only be gained by participating in a full time course on site. The Internet has allowed institutions to expand their reach and offer recognized courses on a contact partial or totally virtual basis. Anyone with an Internet connection can access everything they need. Institutions can do so with relatively few extra resources and for paid courses. This constitutes excellent value, and the students benefit with greater educational access and greater flexibility to learn and get qualified, even when there are lots of other personal commitments to deal with. Flexibility is certainly one of the most important benefits, but just as important is educational access. On the top of the Internet's widespread presence in developed countries, the Internet delivers online increasingly available in newly developed and developing countries. Even without considering the general informational exposure that the Internet delivers, online academic courses and learning initiatives are becoming more aware of the needs of people from disadvantaged backgrounds, and this means that people from such backgrounds are in much better position to learn and progress than they used to be. The biggest argument that raises doubt over online learning is the quality of online courses in comparison to conventional courses. The second biggest argument is the current reality that faces many people from disadvantaged backgrounds. Despite the improvements made in this area in recent years, online learning cannot offer human interaction. Another disadvantage refers to the fact that online courses cannot cope with thousands of students that try to join discussions. Also, online learning can be difficult if it is meant for disciplines that involve practice. In fact, there are numerous sources of evidence that claim this advantage. Students are not receiving anywhere near the sort of benefits that online learning institutions and promoters are trying to instigate. Currently, there are many organizations, campaigns, and initiatives that are working to expand access to higher education. With such high participation, it can be argued that it is only a matter of time before the benefits are truly realized. But what about the global online infrastructure? This is another argument. There are certain groups of students that benefit from college distance learning much more than other groups. In essence, students must be highly motivated, disciplined, if they are learned effectively in their own environment.